Hi Cancers, you've got Melissa at Fire and Rain Tarot, and I got a little extra time on my hands, so I thought that I might just pull a little mini love spread for all the zodiac signs. So we're going to start off with Cancer, because just hit my lamp, because I'm a Cancer, and I'm kind of curious about what's going on with me too. So we're just going to pull an overall energy card, and a couple of cards to, well, expand on it, right? Okay, so Cancers. For the last 2 weeks of January 2018, what's the overall energy for Cancers in love for January 2018? Overall energy. And I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot right now. Cancers. Overall energy for the last 2 weeks of January 2018. So we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So, I mean, right off the bat, so it's a lack of cooperation. This could be even a love triangle for some of us or some of you. But the inability to co-create, cooperate, start something new, it seems. And this could have to do with a third party. So the person that you're interested in your love life right now might be dating someone else. Okay? Or you are, or you're confused. So you can't co-create because, or cooperate because there's too many people in the picture, you know? A two's company, three's a crowd. Okay. And it's, yep, two's company, three's a crowd. And then we've got the Six of Swords in reverse. So it's like the inability to move on from a situation that is treacherous, you know? So the situation, there's no cooperation. There's no co-creation. It's not happening. But you, Cancers, have the inability to move on from it. It's almost like you can't even co-create with yourself because you're stuck in this pattern of, man, you can't even make something happen for yourself because you're stuck in something that isn't going to go anywhere. Okay? What else am I getting here? Ooh, too many, Spirit. But now we've got the Devil here in reverse, so it's like you're stuck in this. There's no co-creation. But this is something like, this is sort of we've got the overall energy, which is the inability to co-create with the person that you most want to. But at the same time, you're understanding that you're keeping yourself stuck, and you're finally starting to take that blindfold off. So you're stuck right now. You recognize that this, whatever it is you've got yourself stuck in, it isn't going anywhere. And you're sort of recognizing that the ties that bind aren't really that strong. So it's like you're starting to move on from this sort of stuck energy where you feel just the inability to create. It's like your hands are tied too. So yeah, you've been trying. This is a pattern. You've been trying to do this. And I think this is something that's been happening, excuse me, for quite some time. And you just can't let it go. You're starting. And look at, yeah, and then we've got the Nine of Wands here. So it's like passionately defending this lack. You know, there's a lack in this relationship. There's a lack in whatever situation it is you're going through right now. There's like a complete sense of, it's almost like it's non-existent. It's like it's not here, and you're starting to, it's almost like you want to keep fighting for it though. you know, you want to keep fighting for nothing. And because the chains have been cut, the ties have been broken, there is nothing here. And you're like, no, I can do this longer. I can passionately stay in this turbulent situation. Like your mind and your body feels the anxiety. It feels the tension, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep defending it. But then there's the other piece of you that's like, there's nothing here. Wow, Cancers. And I can relate to this. I'm a Cancer, so I get it. Mine's almost over. And so, yeah, it's almost over. So, yay, Cancers. Like, we got this. We got this. And Judgment. And it's because you want this situation back, of course, right? Cancers, we stay in relationships well past their expiration date. We will hold on to things well past its time to. It's our mode of operation. It's our MO. And it doesn't matter how painful it is, and it doesn't matter, you know, that we understand that those ties that bind are gone, and there was nothing that was buildable. There was nothing to build upon. And it's like, we know this, Cancers. We know this. And it's just like, I want it back. I want this situation back. And, oh, hi, Stephanie, by the way. Stephanie Miller at Adam and Eve's hair salon does my nails, and she's amazing. Just wanted to give her a shout out. But, yeah, and it's like, it doesn't matter how hard you fight in this situation, Cancers. It doesn't matter how hard you're fighting against this devil energy now. So this toxic relationship, this thing that has no building blocks, this thing that is just, it's just not going to happen. And it's this thing that has kept you in this state of just internal rockiness, internal turmoil, and you're like, I can fight for this still, I can still keep going. But the central issue here is that you're recognizing that this toxicity and the devil energy, it's dissipating. And now we've got this too. This is not only still fighting for the relationship that you want back here with the Judgment card, but I think kind of also now beginning to understand that, you know, this wall that you're beginning to put up and you're beginning to build, passionately build, wand by wand, is also about self-defense. And I think in this particular situation, it's necessary. This normally, I mean, I wouldn't advocate for being defensive, and I'm definitely about open and honest communication, but I think in this particular case, it's like, you need to protect yourself. There's, again, like either a third-party situation or just something that could never be collaborated on, and something that could never be built to a different level. And you're understanding that now. And even with the Judgment card too, like, I mean, yeah, it's something that you think about going back to, but also this is the Judgment to stick up for yourself. You know, it's like, no, I understand this now. This isn't as painful as it was for you. Oh, let's see. I want to say 6 weeks ago. 6 weeks ago, you were probably feeling a lot of pain in this situation, and now it's starting to dissipate, and now you're starting to do what Cancers do and put up that hard shell again, right? And go, no, now my shell's back on, and you're not getting in here. Right? You're not getting in here. I would still fight for this relationship if I felt like there was something to fight for, but there's not. So here comes my shell, and now it's back up. And that's what the Judgment card here is about. Okay, Cancers, so that's your reading. Again, if that resonated for you, please like, subscribe, comment. I've got a couple of comments now, and they make me so excited every time. And if you want a personal reading with me, my email will be below in the description box. I haven't had my first internet reading yet, so waiting patiently for that. Yeah, and Cancers, until February. Peace.